Taylor, and I'm 8 years old.
I'm Monica, and I'm 8.
I'm Trevor, and I'm 11.
Summer, and I'm 6.
Molly, 5.
My favorite thing about the farm is probably the animals, because I just love taking care of animals, and also I like planting things and knowing that I'm helping out the world.
Piglets.
How the geese flap their wings.
The more you plant in the garden, the more beautiful flowers you will have.
The Farm Institute was founded in 2000 with a mission to engage the community in sustainable agriculture through a working farm. And what we do here is to empower the children and families in healthy life choices, where food comes from, how to grow things, how to interact with each other, how to interact with the land, how to take care of the land so that it's here for future generations. And so even though we're trying to get people to become farmers, what we're really trying to do is to let kids know that they are the future generations of the stewards of the land. Labor has value, and so it extends beyond just the farm. So when these kids are mucking stalls or taking care of an animal, they get to have a sense of accomplishment. They get to feel that, wow, I did that. And so that the kids get a sense of the dignity of labor. So there's that direct relationship between what they grow on the farm and what they eat at their tables. And as an education center, that's what we're trying to do, to really get the kids and families to know where food comes from.
This garden's a continental garden. It's almost like a map, and this shows all the different plants, vegetables, or stuff that we grow on the farm, where it comes from. In Asia, we have the cucumbers, the garlic, the asparagus. Africa, we have watermelon, which when I came here first, I had no clue that it came from Africa, watermelon. So it shows that the world is a very big place and also a very small place. So it's pretty cool.
Hey, both hands. Okay, next. Right there. Oh.
The Farm Institute was founded in 2000 by 4 concerned citizens to provide an opportunity for children to participate in and appreciate the heritage of farming. 2 founders donated $2 million to get the Farm Institute up and running for the first 5 years. Today, the Farm Institute relies on generous contributions, programs, and sales to maintain the farm, allowing the children to continue their education and connection to the world.
We're heading to feed the pigs. The pigs, they get all their vitamins from the slop, which is all vegetables. Yeah. So they get their vitamins from the vegetables.
There's programs for all ages, from a wee farmer, which you start at 2 years old, and you're working with a farmer and their parents, interacting with the animals and the garden. We had a 3-year-old who picked his first onion, and he slept with that onion for 3 days and 2 nights. And so these kids are getting that sense of they can do something, even at a young age.
The Farm Institute offers year-round programs for ages 2 and up and is open to visitors daily. Children come to the farm for field trips, family and community chore mornings, after-school enrichment, and week-long summer programs. Children can spend either half-days or full days running the farm, preserving the land, and learning ways to feed the community.
This one laid an egg. Oh, can you bring it down?
The Farm Institute has a variety of engaging experiences for children of all ages, all designed to teach them about preserving and tending the land and appreciating the world around them. By focusing on fun, practical activities, and chores, the children who visit the farm go home with a newfound appreciation for their natural environment, the cycles of farm life, and the interconnectedness of all living things.
We created a program called WISP, Work Income Sharing Project. And it's these teenagers that they get to run a 3-acre production garden that they are actually planting, they're harvesting, and then they take that food and they feed the community. And they're doing the entrepreneurial skills of how they market the food, getting it to restaurants, getting it to food banks and senior citizen homes, and they take it to the farmers market every Wednesday and Saturday here in Martha's Vineyard, where people are from all over coming to get fed and to have these delicious local vegetables. So they're seeing what their work actually does, and it's just an amazing project for this sense of dignity of labor and that sense of accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
This is Katama Farm Today, a 162-acre working and educational farm. If not for visionaries back in the 1970s, this is what the farm would look like had it been lost to developers.
We as in farmers and as farms, we're losing 5,000 acres a day to development across the United States, so that farms are disappearing throughout the United States. And so that's why it's so important for the mission of what we're doing here is we're trying to put the culture back into agriculture. So we do that by having our education programs to really let the kids know you can take care of farms, you got to get connected to your farms, your families need to get to know the hands that feed them so that local farms don't disappear. So it's great to have affordable housing. We also need to have affordable food, and to know that food comes not from overseas, to know where food comes from here locally in your own backyard.
I think the main thing our kids have learned at the Farm Institute is that connection, and not only to the land and in the work that they're doing, but to the people that they're working with. There's this feeling of joy and kindness in the air. It's really beautiful to watch your kids have that experience.
Grow it, eat it, we need farm. Grow it, eat it, we need farm.
The farmer! As some of you may know, and most of you probably don't, cows don't have teeth on the top of the front of their mouth, so they can't actually bite the grass. So instead, they stick their tongue out and grab the grass and bring it in, and they chew it just for a few moments, and then they pass it on to the first stomach. This is where it's churned around and cough it back up into the mouth. Brianna is now referred to as cud, and she's chewed again and then thrown into the second stomach, the reticulum. And so the big particles get stuck there, and the small particles pass on through to the third stomach, the omasum. In the third stomach, all of the liquid is sucked out of the food, and then it's passed on to the fourth stomach, the abomasum. And the fourth stomach really acts like a human stomach. The acid attacks it. That's really where it does most of the digestion. So now it's into tiny little particles. It passes on to the intestine, where all the nutrients are pulled out of it. And the leftover, well, it goes through a little further and turns into a cow pie.
In the fields they honor, sow the seeds, watch them grow. The children of wonder, a generation of tomorrow. In a world so big turned small, greatest gift stands tall. Children of wonder, the hope of us all.
The world is a very big place and also a very small place.
With the innocence of mind, determination with a smile, From the cities to the farms, this new generation of ours. In a world so big turned small, greatest gift stands tall. The children of wonder, the hope of us all.
Farms need farmers, and you're never too young to be a farmer.
The children of wonder, the hope of us all.
The more you plant in the garden, the more beautiful flowers you will have.